Hi everyone, welcome back. It is Redbat. You can see my hands right here. I am back. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about all the manga shopping that I did for this month of November. New camera angle, new things going on. I wanted to switch it up a little bit, especially because I wanted everyone to have a better view of all the books that I bought. Mainly because I think the old way I was filming, I think doesn't really highlight everything with the manga. I don't think it was getting really any good shots of it. So this is it. It's a new one. We're trying it. So I wanted to go over everything that I bought over in November. So there's a lot of things. It's an entire month, and again, I went a little bit crazy with my spending habits. I also found a lot of bargains and a lot of good things, good prices in certain stores. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So first and foremost, I want to talk a little bit about Book Off. Let me actually go grab the bag I got. So I went to Book Off. First off, I got this tote. I really needed it. I didn't have any bags when I was shopping. I didn't think I was gonna need a bag until I went to their outlet, and that's when things got very dangerous. So if you don't know about Book Off, you know, it says right here, they buy and sell a bunch of books, manga, movies, all this stuff. It's a lot of nerd culture stuff, anime, otaku culture stuff. So I went to their outlet, and so the outlet is very, very different from the regular stores. The outlet is actually special in the fact that everything on display is just $1. I think it's mainly because the things they have at the outlet, you know, they do want to try to sell it, they do want to have some profit. They just can't really sell it due to some defects, due to some things, you know, going on. So all the manga that I'm going to be showing you guys isn't in the best condition, but at the same time, it's also only $1. So I think I can overlook that a little bit. So first, let's talk about my first visit there. I didn't really buy too much. Again, it was my first time going there. I wasn't really sure what to expect. So talk about these right here. So these are the Gantz volumes that I found. Gantz is kind of like a very mature story. It gets very, very bloody, very gory, very easily. So definitely, if you've never heard of it, I mean, if you like that sort of thing, give it a shot. I know there's an anime, but the anime isn't really that great. I know there's also a 3D movie, if I remember right, not live action, but actually 3D CG animated, which is pretty good. I think it's on Netflix, so definitely give it a shot. But anyway, all these right here were $1 each. You can see that the quality on some of them isn't that great, and again, only $1, so I don't really mind. You can see right here as well, they have a little tag. Not really sure what that's for. At the end of the day, when I brought everything over to the cashier, he just counted everything up and said, oh yeah, that's a book. So he just put everything down in the system that they have as a book. It was all $1 each. So ultimately, $4 here. Really, really good. Also, before, you know, I guess I should mention, this is all Japanese. These are all Japanese volumes. You can see a little bit of the damage, a little more of the damage, especially on this page here. There is literally a piece of tape just trying to hold everything together. Again, it's all $1, which at that point I don't mind. You can see, I guess this was the old pricing. It was $5.99. It's in really bad condition, but it's $1. So I went ahead and took all the ones that they had on display. They only had these on display. They actually had the entirety of Negima and also Terra for Mars. I think the Negima was in English. The Terra for Mars is in Japanese, and I actually got the Terra for Mars. Not on the first visit though. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the second visit I did. Basically, after I left the first time, I told myself if I come back and I find the Negima volumes, I'll buy them all. And unfortunately, I didn't find them. I couldn't find them. They were nowhere to be found. There was only one volume, and it was volume 25 or something. And I've never read Negima before. I did read a little bit of UQ Holder, and I know people say that you don't really have to read Negima beforehand, but it is sort of in the same universe, so I do want to read it beforehand. Okay, so this is what I got on my second visit. Well, part of it. So I got all the Terra for Mars. Again, these are all in Japanese, so they had volumes 5 through 10. And then right under that shelf, They had volumes 11 through 20, or at least most of them. I think 15 and 18 looks like they're missing. But they're all in Japanese. One thing you'll notice with these is that they do also sometimes have the obi. So what that is essentially is just like a promo thing. Not really too important. I guess as a collector you would probably like them, but some of these, the obi is destroyed or completely missing. This one, you see, it's like just hanging on a little bit. It's completely ripped off. I don't really mind it because at the end of the day they're just promo stuff. So really good deal. Again, every single one of these was $1 each, so I paid like $16 for everything here, which is a really good deal. Terraform Mars, I haven't really read too much of it. I did watch the anime and I thought it was pretty good, so I figured I'd go ahead and just collect what they had in stock. At the end of the day, I think I am gonna just get the English versions anyway, but this is also like a nice little novelty to have. Okay, so moving on from these, again, this is so awesome. I actually did find something else at the book off outlet. So I found these, and I only got them because they looked kind of interesting. I tried looking up what these were online just to see if there was like an English translation somewhere, and I couldn't find anything. As far as I know, this says Keiji ga ippiki, or Deka ga ippiki. There's a subtitle on here. It says he is only a Deka, but I don't really know what that means. I really don't know what that means. As far as I know from like some summaries that I found online, it's about this like Scarface cop person, and it's just, you know, Keiji. I think it's just like some like seinen mature investigation type thing. The first page looked really interesting. It looked like kind of like he was about to choke someone out and like she was just on the floor, but it's weird. There's 7 volumes of this. I do want to collect the rest of them. I can't find an English translation online, so I'm gonna really put my Japanese skills to the test and like try to figure out what this is about. So further updates hopefully down the line. Next up right here, I want to talk a little bit more about the regular book off store. So I think most people know what the regular book off store is. It's just where people buy their manga, buy their anime, buy a bunch of stuff, or they can sell it, you know, pretty straightforward. So I'll go ahead and talk about what I bought a few times. I went twice last month. So first off, I did buy these right here. So there's a story behind Takamibachi. So I actually do really want to collect the entire series of Takamibachi. If you don't know what it is, basically it's about I guess you can say almost cyberpunk-ish. It's like gothic cyberpunk, a little bit gothic punk. I don't know what to say, but essentially it's like letter bees. That's what it says right here. They're like post office delivery people in this weird like wasteland, and they're just delivering stuff, and it gets really weird. So I think it's really interesting. It's one of the older Shonen Jump manga. You really can't find these anywhere, especially Volume 1. I don't have Volume 1 yet. I don't know what's going on with Volume 1. I can only find it online used. So we'll see what happens. Even like other online stores, like they just don't have these. So I'm really glad that I found them. These are, I think, amongst the 3 that I own. So I'm still collecting most of them. One thing that I should note about with Book Off, these are, so you can see right here, it's $9.99, but the label says $7.99. So they do actually offer some sort of discount, which is great, because I think, you know, these are old enough to be kind of considered almost used. I mean, that one has some yellowing going on. You probably can't see it. It's a little yellow. So yeah, I think it's really cool. Next up, it's just Blue Exorcist Volume 18. So Blue Exorcist, again, if you saw my last video, it's a series that I really hold near and dear to my heart. I really do like it. I did buy a few other of the volumes last month, and I'm trying to catch up with what's currently released. So this is it. This is the one that was kind of preventing me. This one, and also Volume 14, which I think I have here somewhere. I did manage to get all these volumes up to, I think, 26 or 27. So now I can continue. Now I can really go into it. So on the week of Black Friday, I actually went to Book Off again. On that Black Friday day, actually, I went to Book Off. That's when I bought all the Tarot for Mars, and also I bought a few other things. So Book Off does have a clearance section. So here's what I bought on that day. Bought quite a few other things. So first off, Seraph of the End. You can see it's $3.99, and I think it's just like a little bit of damage on here. Let me see if I can focus. There's just a little bit of damage. It's $3.99. It's good. I mean, it looks good to me. I don't really see any reason why it would be reduced more than like $7.99, but I can't complain. Next up, I did find all of these randomly just in the clearance bin, and they all have the tag for $3.99. It's Ultraman. I am guilty of never actually reading Ultraman. I have the first 6 volumes, and I told myself years ago when Ultraman was still like in volume 10, like, you know, once I buy the first 5 or something, like I'll really dive into it and read it and stuff, and I never did, but I kept buying them a little bit up until volume 6. So I saw the opportunity to just get the rest of them. Just missing volume 11 here. And one of the things that I really like about Ultraman is really the covers. They're just really nice to look at. I mean, look at that. It looks pretty sick. Here's volume 8. Volume 9. Volume 10. 12. 14. And then 15 right here. Wow, 15 looks awesome. Okay. And like I said, there really isn't anything to note right here that would really like make it a clearance. This might have been just one of the volumes that they just bought from someone, and you know, as a reseller, I guess they can't really mark it as full price, but you know, it was a really good deal. So really glad that I went to it and that I found all this stuff. So let's see, for that one purchase, it was about like $40 for all of this. And I mean, $40 for, let's see, 8 manga, that's pretty good. So here's all the English manga that I bought. So everything that I bought on here, the only thing that was actually full price, if you can even consider it full price, were these 3 right here. They were $7.99, even though they are listed as $9.99. And then everything else here was $3.99 each. So pretty good pricing. So we can move on from Book Off. I know, I'm sorry. Well, the tote is great. The tote was amazing. It helped out a lot when I was carrying all those Terra for Mars manga volumes. So the next thing I want to talk about is actually Target. I did a lot of shopping on Target. They had a lot of really good deals. Target doesn't have the best selection in manga. I think it's just really like the most popular like shonen that are currently like popping. You can see like Chainsaw Man, you can see The Promised Neverland there. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun is also there, I think, but I never really read any of that. So I have a few things from Target. I have few packages plus a box. The main reason why I bought from them so much was because they actually had a buy 2 get 1 free sale. If you don't know what a buy 2 get 1 free sale really means at Target, basically you buy 2 of the manga, you get the third one not for free. You actually get all 3 of them 30% off or 33% off. So it's really good, especially for buying them in full price, because it does bring the price down to like $7.30 something. But a lot of times the manga isn't even full price online on Target. Sometimes it's like $6, sometimes it's $7. So getting an additional 30% off from that is pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and open all these. Actually, I haven't opened these at all. The last time that I filmed a video, I did say that Target is really weird with their shipping and that you should be very careful with their shipping, because I've heard horror stories. It just so happened that when I bought all these manga, it was raining for the first time in LA in like the entire year. There's a weird vibe going on right now, and I don't know what condition these are in, and I'm pretty sure I'm past the return period. So we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so these are a lot more properly packaged than I actually anticipated. So they're wrapped in plastic. I don't know if it was because of the LA rain that, they probably thought maybe we should put it in plastic, but regardless, I do appreciate it. So this is Jujutsu Kaisen 0, Volume 0. It's from the movie, or actually, I guess this is what the movie is based on. So that's awesome. There we go. Okay, so this one did not get the same love that the other one did. It's not wrapped in plastic, but it's okay. Still in good condition. I'm not going to show you guys I'm not going to show you guys the cover of this because this is that one volume of Promised Neverland that I said last time is actually a little bit of a spoiler. So, in good condition. Good condition, that's all I can say. It's great. I'm not sure how much it's cost me. I guess we'll just put it later on, just so you guys can see. But again, it was about 30% off with that buy two get one free promotion that Target was doing. So next up, we have Burn the Witch. So this is volume 1 of Burn the Witch. This is very interesting. I believe there's like a... This isn't packaged regularly, I guess. There's like a little, almost like a box. So this is really cool. If you don't know what Burn the Witch is, it is by Tite Kubo. He's the person who did Bleach. I believe Crunchyroll has the Burn the Witch OVAs online, and they're pretty good. I think they're multiple. Or maybe it's just one long one, I can't remember, but basically it's set up in British Soul Society. And I guess British Soul Society is just, instead of like Soul Reapers and Hollows, it's witches and dragons. So pretty good, pretty cool. I think it's like on hiatus right now, so I think this is the only volume that's out at the moment. So just waiting for the next one. In that same package came in volumes 15 and 10 of Promised Neverland. I guess I can show this one. There are a lot of things that are kind of spoilery in the covers of these, so I won't show too much. So volume 10 and volume 15, they came in decent condition. This one does have a little bit of like denting there, so not the best. But again, ooh, this one is kind of... Okay, this one has like some sticker thing on there, so I'm gonna try to clean that. There's a lot of weird things going on with this volume right here. It's pretty dirty. I think I'm starting to understand what people are talking about when they say, Target is kind of not the best for the shipping with the manga volumes, but live and learn. Great. Next up, I have this big box right here. Again, I put in a big order with Target. It all came separately, I guess, just from different stores. Whoever had it in stock just went ahead and shipped it. Okay, so the wrapping is out, the invoice is gone. So this is everything that I bought from them. There's a lot of Promised Neverland. I wanted to go ahead and just buy as much of the series as I could, because again, it was all 30% off, and everything on Target is already like a percentage off anyway. So pretty cool. Let me go ahead and take these all out. Alright, and here is all the Promised Neverland that I bought from them. I'm not going to put in volume 17 because volume 17 is omega spoilery. The cover is, at least. So just know volume 17 is in there, but right here we have volumes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 12. All pretty decent condition. I think the only one that really kind of wasn't the best was the one in the other package. But these are pretty good. These look really good. Beastars volume is here. I can already tell it's bent. So, I mean, it's okay. Again, 30% off. Pretty good. Volume 13. This is just a random volume I got. I wanted to just complete the promo. I do have Beastars Volume 1, and I do want to continue collecting them. So, hopefully this will encourage me to start really collecting the rest of the series. Last thing in the box here is Fist of the North Star. So Fist of the North Star is not what I would usually read. It looks pretty cool. I like that it's a hardcover book. I don't think it's that long. I think it's only about like 8 volumes so far. And I just like the look of them, really. I do have volume 1 in another package, which we'll talk about, don't worry. But these were on sale. Again, the buy 2 get 1 free. They might have been under $10. So pretty good pricing for these. Regular price, we can check the back here. Regular price is $19.99, so I think it's a pretty good deal. They also look really, really cool. Hi, I'm editing right now. There's about 40 minutes of raw footage left, and this video is really long enough, so let's just go into the next box. So I have Nora volumes 4, 5, and 6. Blood on the Tracks volume 9. Some damage on the cover. Boys Run the Riot volume 1. Undead Unlock volume 1. Eureka 7 volumes 2, 3, and 4. Jinsei Kataoka, my favorite. And here's some information for the seller. Next is my order from in-stock trades. Unfortunately, there were a lot of items that were severely back-ordered, so they offered to just sub some items out, or just give me the refund. So I just took the refund. Here's what I got. There's Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 8, Takamabachi Volume 2, and the last item is the Gantz Omnibus Volume 5. Next is the Right Stuff order. I'm taking full advantage of their winter sale, the winter promos, all that stuff. Right on top, you'll see Welcome Back Alice. Welcome Back Alice has been such a great read so far. It's a coming-of-age story, explores gender identity, explores gender expression, all that stuff. I think it's very interesting. Next up we have I Want to Be a Wall. I think this is a very interesting story and concept. It's about an asexual woman marrying a gay man. To be honest, the comedy wasn't that great. I'll use volume 2 as a measure whether I want to keep collecting this, but so far not that great. Next in this box we have To Your Eternity, Fumetsu no Natae. I really do like this story. When I first purchased this whole collection of To Your Eternity, I had really high hopes for it. I'm on volume 17 now, and I'm sort of torn on it. I feel like Fushi just has so much wasted potential as a character. I still think the first 2 seasons are definitely worth watching, and the way that season 2 is going to end, I know it's really much worth watching. But anything after that, honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in. Character designs are amazing, the concept is amazing. I love this mangaka. I love A Silent Voice. I just feel like he could have done a lot better with the rest of the series. Then we have some Golden Kamuy. I'm gonna go ahead and keep collecting the rest of this series, so one volume at a time. Finally, we have Dorohedoro. I really like the art style in Dorohedoro. Kyu Hayashida is a very strong artist. I love her work so much. I highly recommend you guys check this one out. Again, the art is amazing here. So next up we have another Right Stuff order. There's quite a few things here all bunched up. I do really like how they packaged all of this. So let's just go ahead and see what is in here. So first things right here, we have 07 Ghost. Then we have some Blue Exorcist right here, and then afterwards some Dick Grayman, volumes 25, 26, and 27. Just trying to finish up the collection. Banana Fish as well. Some more Blue Exorcists right here, just trying to get as many as I can. I think at this point I am fully up to date. Then we have Blue Flag, and I believe I have volume 2 in another box in another order, so just really excited to get started on this series here. I believe it is about another love triangle, so just really wanting to dive into this one. The covers are so beautiful. Final thing in the box here is some more Fist of the North Star, so this is volume 1. And then here is volume 4. All right, and this is the last thing here. This is the final order. So this is from Mandarake. This is Kami-sama dolls. If you've never ordered things from Mandarake before, it's an online service. It's usually all just Japanese goods. You can find dojins there. You can find music CDs. You can find games. Also, they have a bunch of manga sets. So here is the set that I bought. It is again Kami-sama dolls. It is about, I guess you could say it's a mecha. First heard about Kami-sama dolls, probably like in 2012. I believe the anime was airing at that point, and I really did like the anime, so I wanted to go ahead and just see what the manga was about. Again, this is only in Japanese. It's only been published in Japanese, so I'll see if I can translate a little bit. If not, then I'll just go ahead and find it online. But I really do like the story in it. I'm not sure if there was anything more that was left over that the anime didn't cover, but I'll see if there's another ending or something. Also wanted to point out that this one actually comes with a special version of the last volume. The last volume is actually, I believe it has a data book. It has a character book, and then also it has like a paper mache or like a weird, you can build it is what I'm trying to say. All right, and so that's everything that I bought for the month of November. You know, keeping count of everything, I believe there's around 120 or 125 different manga that I purchased that month alone. So I'll just see if I can get it all in one shot. Actually, I probably can. So this is probably the best you'll see, but just know there's about 120 there. Again, a lot of them were just $1. I believe at least 30 of them were at least $1. Very, very fun. I love going to all these like different shops. I think these will be my main shops for the time being until I find something else. But yeah, that is everything that I bought. I am currently editing another video with everything that I bought for December. December, I believe, was just as crazy as November, so expect maybe a similar type of video. Again, there was like 40 minutes of just video there of me going on and on and on. I think it might be better for me to just do a voiceover for things like this. The next video will be more of a front-facing camera, so you'll get to see my lovely mug. But yeah, that's about everything. That's all I have for you today. Happy New Year. We're in 2023 now. I hope it's all been pretty good for you guys, and I hope it goes even better as the months go by. So take care of yourself. Have a good rest of your day.